So yeah, guys, how is everybody doing? I don't know if I asked y'all that in the segment that I taped before this one or a video report before this one, but how's everybody doing? Um, how is your day? How is your family? How is the weather in your town? And what do you plan? We have some bad roads in this town, but it will knock your car out of line. And then all they want to do is patch it up, patch here, patch there. Do the whole road. What is the patching for when a couple of weeks later you're going to have to come back and do that same patch? That gets on my nerves because it really messes up people's car. And if they had to pay the expense we had to pay to get our cars aligned and tires and all of that, they would quit patching up these roads. Now that's my rant. But my family is doing good. The weather here is very cloudy. It's not cold nor hot, but to me it's cold, but to some people it's probably not cold. I plan on doing my daughter's hair today. She wants it, she got it in crochet, but she wants it in individual braids, which I really don't like doing because my hands cramp up. I have lupus and it's in my joints and my hand cramps up really bad. But as you all know, you would do anything for your kids. So today, I'll probably be starting her hair. And I won't get it all done today because I can't. If it was back before I had all my, before my medical history, I could do it in about 6 hours. No problem. Now I have to take breaks. So I'll start today, then I'll work on it tomorrow and Monday, because Monday is Martin Luther King's holiday, so no school for the kids. Oh, Lord. I love my kids, but I also like my quiet time because I get things done and I don't have to hear the mama all day long. So I should be finished either sometime Sunday or maybe Monday, but I will get it done before she goes back to school because the great thing about it, she don't like little bitty braids. She likes not too big, not too small, just like in between, so it won't take me that long. And I can do either one. I mean, I used to do I went to school for hair, and I do my own hair. When I had hair, I never went to a shop and got my hair done. Everything, if my hair was going to be messed up, it was going to be being messed up by myself. Because you know, some women, they don't like other women with long hair now. Just saying. And so, yeah, I did everything to my hair. I never went to a shop. I did my hair. I did my mama. My mom's also. I wasn't saying I did my mama hair. My mama also is a beautician. So either like before I went to school, my mom used to do our hair. Like I have natural curly hair, but you know, when the fad of the Jerry curl was out, I just had to have a Jerry curl. But I had natural curly hair. My mom was like, all you have to do is spray some water and lotion and this and this and this on it, and it'll be just like a Jerry curl. And that didn't work. I still wanted a Jerry curl. So she used to tell me, you messed up your hair by putting all of those chemicals on it. But with natural curly hair, I don't care what you put on it. It's going to dry up and shrink up. And with that Jerry curl, you know, you had it was laid down on your shoulders. But yeah, I never really had short hair, never. I was born with a head full of hair. I never had short hair until my cancer journey. And when I had cancer, before my second treatment, I had no hair. I mean, that's how strong my treatments was because many of you know, my sister died at age 34, and she had breast cancer, and we had the same oncologist, so he was expecting her to die, but, you know, God's will. My sister passed away because it went from her breast to her brain to her spine. And the spine and the brain is in one system and neither one of them working. She passed, but that was God's will. So she was only supposed to be here 34 years, and I enjoyed those 34 years with her. That was my BFF. That was my ride or die. That was my everything, and I miss her so much. But God needed her more, so he brought her on back home. But it's not a day go by that I do something to say, girl, ooh, I wish you was here. But we had some good memories. That was my baby sister. I'm a middle child, and I have an older brother that's 6 years older than me. But it's nothing like a sister's love. Nothing. I don't know. Sisters are just the thing, you know? Because y'all have so many things in common. And y'all girls. And you can talk to them about anything. I love my sister. And we was 3 years apart. So everywhere I went, she went. I moved out at 18. Guess what? She moved in with me at 16. No. I moved out at 19. Yeah, I moved out at 19. I got my apartment when I was 19. And she was 16, and she moved in with me. And we rode together until she passed. We got, our oldest kids are like, my brother's son is the oldest. His birthday is January the 2nd. And then my sister's boy is next. No, I take that back. My sister boy is the oldest. His is in November. Then my brother had his son, which was in January. And then I had my daughter, which is born in May. And they're all the same age. That's just how. And then the next set of kids, my brother just had one by himself. None of us, the girls had one. Then the next set was my niece, and she was born in April. I lost the baby, and it was early. It was supposed to be born in October, and it was born in July, a little girl, and they would have been the same age. Then our last set, me and my sister, they're the same age, and their birthday is in the same month. They're 6 days apart. My sister was supposed to have hers first, but I had an incompetent cervix, so I had stitch. So when they went in there to take my stitch out, my baby girl's heartbeat dropped. So they went on and induced my labor. Well, my sister was there when they induced my labor, and then 6 days later, she had my niece. And I wasn't there during having the birth. But as soon as she had it, we wrapped Kara up, and we went out there to see Janae. And boy, Janae was a big baby. She made Kara look like she was a little bit insy-bincy baby. Janae weighed 10 pounds, and Kara weighed 6, and she looked like two and a half of Kara put together. But that's just how close me and my sister was. Like, yeah. I miss her, though. I miss her. And it's been, she died in 2008, and this is 2017, and the feeling is still there. You get better with dealing with it, but you never get over it. Never get over it. So yeah, guys, I've been talking 19 minutes, and I'm going to cut this thing out. I might come back a little later to close it out, because I've been having y'all for a little minute. I know when I get on my sister, the subject of my sister, I can go on and on, because like I said, she died in 2008, and it's 2017, and I still miss her. I still love her. The feelings are the same, but they're better. I just learned how to deal with it. I had to go to counseling for a couple of years, because I kept it in so long, and I didn't want anybody. I wanted everybody to think I'm such this strong person, which I am strong to a certain extent, and it's not because of nothing that I do. It's just because I have faith in God. In everything that I do, I go to God. My problems, what I'm dealing with, just everything, I put it before Him. So I appear to be a strong person, but even the strong sometimes break down. So, and about, I think it was a little bit before I found out I had cancer. So 2010, 2011, I had to go to counseling, and I went to counseling for 2 years, and I loved the lady. It was a black lady, and a young black girl, and I mean, she was so good. And just as you know, we were getting used to each other, she found another job, and then they was going to try to send me to a man, and I ain't going to sit up there, you know, and talk to a man that I don't know. But it's odd. But I didn't go back to counseling, and I've been doing good. I've been dealing with it. But those was the 2 years that I needed, because I was at the end of my ropes. I couldn't take no more, and I decided my own self that I needed counseling to get over my sister's death, because I had kept it in so long. So I went to counseling. I did good. I'm doing good. But as I said, the feeling never leaves. It gets lighter, but it never leaves. So guys, I'm going to close right here. I want to thank you for taking time out to listen to me. But y'all know, you can go back on some of my other ones. If I talk about my sister, it's forever. It's forever, because I love that girl. That was my best friend. That was my ride or die. That was my baby. That was my everything. So, yeah, guys. Talk to you guys a little bit later.